80% of doctors are in favour of what?
Kissing it better. Is it working from home?
80% of doctors are in favour of Dr. Fox being struck off.
Is it acupuncture? Only I've had it and it works, you know, it's good. But I always wonder, how did they ever get that past the medical council, that sticking pins in you would... And how did it ever come about? Was it two samurai warriors centuries ago going... Ching, 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 oh, my headache's gone.
Do you know if it goes wrong, do you have to use an acupuncture repair kit?
It's 80% of doctors are in favour of chloramphenicol for red eye in children. 16% of medical students have been what by nurses?
Injected by their ovipositors.
Yes, that's it. Moving on.
By the what? What was that?
Ovipositors.
Oh, right.
You know, the stem that injects the eggs into the host.
Yeah. And, do you get the people doing that to lots of it going? Yeah. Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, the galleon, yeah, brilliant.
It's something that you would normally associate with happening at school.
Teased.
Bullied.
Correct. Every year, more people injure themselves with vegetables than with chainsaws.
If you go to one of these parties that have vegetable-based party games, Halloween, mate of mine, third-degree burns to his face bobbing for chips. You could see with a little wire basket, Ben, he'd been down as far as the basket. Come on, Billy! Ah! Chip! Who are you? Who are you? Can't tell. Too many blisters, mate. No idea.
I mean, chainsaws, they are quite... No, you can imagine people injuring themselves. They're quite menacing. Like, you wouldn't get Eminem coming on stage, would you, with a marrow? I hate me wife, the bitch. Mofo, you know.
Looks like he's really here.
Yeah. I don't know, what do you reckon?
If you're stupid enough to injure yourself with a vegetable, the chances are they're not going to trust you with a chainsaw, anyway.
This is definitely true. This is definitely
true. Yeah, for the very reasons.
I'll put a whole pound on it. Courgettes on it.
I'd say it's true.
You'd say it's true.
You're not asking them, you're
I know, I'm
asking
just
us.
checking in with Badger. Dave, go on.
Definitely true. It's got to be true.
Well, I can tell you that the answer is true. Yes. Yes, every year, 14,000 Brits injure themselves with vegetables compared to just 1,200 who injure themselves with chainsaws. Every week, 4,000 Britons are hospitalised through DIY accidents. Is that true or false?
I've never met anyone who's been involved in a DIY accident or even heard a story about someone who's been involved in a DIY accident.
Yeah, but you move in the right circles to hear the DIY stories.
I've built stuff.
Yeah?
What have you built?
Nothing.
God help the woman who marries you.
Why?
Because you don't... What do you do, then?
I'm an attractive prospect, Tricia.
Are you good around the house, Emo?
No, my light bulb burns out, I sell the house and move.
I bet Dave does DIY. You look kind of a
No,
DIY.
I don't, and I think that's probably... you know, people do get hospitalised because men are generally shit at DIY. The ones who are good at DIY do it for a living, basically.
Why are men on this planet? If you
All right,
cannot put out
Tricia,
the rubbish
okay,
into DIY,
okay.
why are you here?
Bridges, roads, hospitals, everything you can think of that's ever been invented.
Western civilization, in short.
But, Sean, if we don't give you a little bit of how's your father, never mind about building...
How's your father? How is it way back there in the 50s?
I'm trying to be polite on the television. All right,
Have you seen your show?
Never mind building civilisations. You can't last 2 days without a bit of sex.
Listen, you shelf hooer. You're putting out... Is your house just covered in shelves? My husband's going, it's brilliant. Every time I put one out,
No.
she puts up.
He can't. He can do a bit of deal.
Can he?
Yeah.
I bet his shed's fantastic.
His shed is great.
He's got an amazing shed at the garden.
Yeah.
With a combination lock on there, a drawbridge, everything. In the shed, he's got a gun turret. No! I'm in the shed! Yeah, just stuff!
OK, so every week, 4,000 Brits are hospitalised through DIY accidents. Is that true or false?
I think it's an absolute scandal, that statement. It's foul calumny. It's absolute nonsense. Poppycock. Absolute balderdash.
What are you saying? Just give me an answer.
No.
You're saying no. You're saying it's false.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying it's false.
I can tell you that the answer is in fact true.
Yeah.
4,000 Brits are hospitalised each week through DIY accidents. I once had a serious DIY accident. The phone rang while I was using a nail gun. Who would Brits prefer to live next door to, a doctor or a celebrity? What do you think?
Celebrity. We're all nosy bastards. I wouldn't know what they're doing.
You are a celebrity.
I'm a celebrity's daughter. It's different.
You're a celebrity in your own right now.
Why? Because I've had too many tantrums.
No, because you've had your own TV show. You're on TV right now.
You sound like her agent.
You're a celebrity in your own right now. You really are.
No, really.
Believe. Now go and fly.
It depends, really, doesn't it, what celebrity and what doctor? 'Cause if it was like a celebrity, it was like Andy, that'd be quite useful, wouldn't it? Every time you need a shelf or a door putting up or your radiator's bleeding, he'd be there for you. But if it's a doctor like Shipman, I might leave it.
I bet Handy Andy's sitting home going, I can't believe I got mentioned. Who would Brits prefer to live next door to, a doctor or a celebrity?
I wouldn't want to live next door to a doctor for reasons, because I don't like doctors. Fair enough, they save your life. I'll give them that. But they have that contemptuous look in their face, don't they? Like, I'm a doctor. What have you done with your life? And now you're ill. You know, I don't like doctors. I think they're scum.
Sometimes they have to take your temperature like that, Sean. Get over it.
I've had the worst one. I've had the camera down the penis. I've had the
camera down the penis too.
Yeah.
Why would you need a camera up your willy?
Look, I'll show you. I'll show you.
I actually looked then, I couldn't stop looking.
Why does no one want to film the inside of my penis?
I know it sounds painful having a camera put in. This was all unpleasant, but this move...
What, with mine, they didn't do that with mine. They tied the end of it to an ambulance and waited for an emergency call. I pee now, it takes about half a second. It's just a big... It's like tipping a bucket of water out.
So, would you rather live next door to a doctor or a celebrity?
I think it's probably doctor. People would rather live next door.
I can tell you that 31% of homeowners would prefer to live next door to a doctor and just 5% wanted a celebrity. So if your neighbour was Gillian McKeith, then you'd be living next door to neither. Of course, Gillian McKeith isn't a real doctor. She's from You Are What You Eat. She ate a doctor. She thinks that's how it works. More patients in accident and emergency have injured themselves through exercise than alcohol.
Yes, definitely, without a question or shadow of doubt.
I injured myself throwing... I was in a park, there was a football up a tree. I picked up a cricket stump. You know, when you throw a stump into a tree and it bounces around?
Yeah, throwing a stump into a tree. What do you think I do on my days off?
And because it was a real sunny day, I couldn't see, like, where it was in the sun and stuff, and it came back and hit me, and everyone went... You know when you try and sort of style it out like you meant it, sort of thing?
You meant it.
You always do that.
You meant to do that,
Yeah, I took my little brother 10-pin bowling, and you think, how hard can it be? It'll be all right. And you go for it, and you pick up the heaviest ball, and I went for it, and just pulled the old groin, and I actually had to go to the doctors the next day, and I'd paid for 3 games. That was the thing that really hurt.
How many people here have injured themselves drinking?
Yeah, loads.
What have you ever injured yourself with drinking?
Fallen down, I got my jaw broken.
By who?
By the bloke who ran the pub.
Technically not a drinking injury, that's more a violence-related thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been there if I had been drinking. I wouldn't have been singing that song.
More patients in accident and emergency have injured themselves through exercise than alcohol. Is it true or false?
Whenever you go to casualty, you always see kids with, like, cricket balls sticking out their heads and stuff, so it's...
Always.
More than you see piss heads, yeah.
OK, so you're going for true, you're going for...
Oh, well, we'll go for false, then why not?
OK, I can tell you the answer is false. Less than 1% of patients in A&E have injured themselves exercising, but an incredible 40% of A&E patients have injured themselves because of alcohol. It's not true. It's a pain in the arse waiting in A&E. That's because you've got a Hoover stuck up there. If you had an embarrassing medical condition, would you rather talk to a friend or a doctor?
Can I ask the doctor a question?
Go on.
What's the coughing? Why do you cough when your balls are in people's hands?
You don't. It's a complete... Has anyone actually been asked to cough?
I've been asked to cough.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
He wasn't a doctor, but he asked me to cough.
I I got my balls checked, and
here we go.
I went into this. It was a new doctor, and I was lying there. And actually, it's weird because you think, where do you look? Like, you know, there's nowhere to look. And at one point, our eyes met. And obviously, to fill the silence, I was thinking, what can you say? I'm not saying anything. And he had my hand, he was like this, over me like this, and he went, so what's Jimmy Carr like? He's nice guy.
How do you stop yourself from giggling as well?
It's things stuck in funny places that make me giggle. Those are the best. I actually really had a chap come into A&E, very, very sheepish-looking guy, just saying, I've had a bit of an accident, something's gone up. So you have a bit of a forage around. You put your gloves on, you have a bit of a forage around. And I felt a foot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, who was it?
And I was like... It was a little hard foot, and you kind of pull, and he goes, oh, OK, we'll take him to theatre.
You did it on stage.
Examination under anaesthetic. Dilate him up, hand up, you know. And it was Action Man. Fully clothed Action Man.
Was he in his scuba kit?
Some poor soul is probably watching this at home going, I can't believe you told the Action Man story. It is an amazing thing with your show, the idea that people have got an embarrassing problem and they just go, yeah, I'm embarrassed, I've never shown my friends, I've waited 10 years to tell anyone about this. I don't mind the cameras being here, don't worry about that. Have a look at it.
Look how much time you spent talking about revolting things.
Is
it a surprise?
I want to ask a question, if you don't mind, Christian. I know you get asked questions all the time.
Go for it, go for it.
And this is personal.
Okay.
But you know when you get a Q-tip, like a bud, and you stick it far enough down your ear, that makes you cough. Why is that? I wondered. I just want to know why that is. Don't you get that? You go. You just go. You go. I'm not the only one. I know other people get that.
Well, let's do it. Let's do
Who
a
gets that?
survey.
Come on, who gets
Who's
that?
done that?
Nobody.
No one has done that.
I don't know who's the
Clean
answer.
your ears out.
Hey?
Why'd you clean your ears?
Hey?
We got a Q-tip. Oh, we've got a Q-tip. Hang on, this is handy. Got a Q-tip. Gone well.
All right, you watch this. That hasn't worked.
I can't understand, Jack, why you couldn't fake a cough at this point.
Yeah, come on, please.
Because I can, even with an imaginary one, I can go, oh, yeah, it's worked.
No, it hasn't worked. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous before.
OK, so who would you rather tell? Would you rather tell a doctor or would you rather tell a friend if you got an embarrassing thing?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's that you get to a level with a friend where you can show them your balls, but
Yeah.
before that threshold, it is unacceptable.
You have different kinds of friends from me, I can tell you that. It's just the difference between men and women. I reckon women are much more intimate with each other, what they talk about, than blokes, generally. Would you tell your friends, your girlfriends, if you had a problem?
I mean, girls do kind of, like, strip naked in front of each other. That's not a problem, but it's just more...
I can't hear you, because in my head it's going waka waka wow wow. OK, let's have guesses. Who would you rather tell, a friend or a doctor?
I think doctor.
I'd rather tell a stranger at a bus stop. Just sidle up to them and go, I've got a weird cock.
What are you going to go for, Sean Steve?
Stranger.
Doctor.
No,
Doctor. I've got to go for doctor.
OK, so you've both gone doctor. I can tell you 59% of our studio audience would rather talk to a doctor.
It's a shame not to have the man who's ill while we have someone who can help him.
Most people would rather diagnose themselves on the internet than visit a doctor. Is that true or false?
I think that is definitely true, yeah.
Do people come into the surgery now and go, well, I know you're a doctor, but I'm pretty sure I've read about this, I know exactly what it is?
They bring printouts. Great sheaves of printouts of proof that they've got rare Unga Bunga disease and they know it all about it. And
Is there Unga Bunga going round?
Yeah.
The reason I would self-diagnose is because if you think you're ill, a doctor's surgery is going to make you iller, whereas you're not going to catch anything surfing around on the internet. So I still don't understand why doctor surgeries are the way they
popular as
are.
they are.
In the way we've evolved, there's still a room where you go, get all the sick people in a small room and leave them there for hours with heat and nothing to do but cough and phlegm all over everyone.
Yeah, but they've got a yachting magazine for you to protect yourself.
The worst thing is doctors diagnosing themselves. I've done it many times.
Well, how do you mean? What have you thought you
Well,
had?
I've nearly killed myself from appendicitis by ignoring it for a week, convincing myself it's just a bit of trap wind, I'll be all right. Until I was like, I couldn't walk like this. I had to drag myself to hospital with a galloping peritonitis, so...
That's not great.
Not great.
People still come to see you.
Not a good advert for my services.
Imagine if it had been trapped wind, though, the relief after a week. It's worth the gamble there, though, isn't it? Just...
Tom, have you ever looked anything up on the internet when you've had a, you know, I know you've just gone through puberty and stuff. So have you looked things up?
Strange things happen to my body. I'd definitely self-diagnose if I had the choice, because it would scare me if I did come to you, sir, and I had something exciting. You just stick it on the telly for everyone to look at.
Do you now meet patients and you look at it and you go, ooh, do you want to be on telly? That is amazing. That is TV gold, because that is a disgrace. It's like a badger that's been hit with a shotgun, my God.
Can I just say that when I was doing my show, Friday Night Dinner, the show before that was Embarrassing Bodies, right? So it was my first time on telly, and I was really excited, and I get all my friends to gather around and watch it, and if they tuned in 10 minutes early, they were looking at someone's septic bell end. It's like, my grandma ringing up, going, Tom, is that you? No, Grandma, it's not. Give me 10 minutes.
They're going, I know you said you'd be on telly. What is the matter with you?
And I've kind of been blessed as well with the guests today, because Lorraine Kelly as well. Don't know whether you know this at all, but we kind of lived in the same village for like 16 years. Do you know my parents? You know Chrissy and Jim Rosenthal? Do you know them at all? Yeah, they're my mum and dad.
Are you the wee boy? Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
So, like...
Oh, we had cheese and wine bar.
But when I look at you now, you do look like your daddy.
Exactly. Oh, I've got a story as well. My mum told me this. My mum told me this story, that my dad is like, as you can testify, is like a semi-celebrity in his own right. He's like a sports presenter, and they were opening the new post office, Sam and Rhonda's.
Sam and Rhonda's? Absolutely.
You know Sam and Rhonda from the post office.
I don't hear anyone know the left.
And,
So it's been happening on the internet.
No, Jim Rosenthal was booked in to open the post office, basically, until Lorraine Kelly became available. So my dad got shafted, sat in the living room going, what has Lorraine Kelly got that I do not?
I imagine he'll recover now, watching his own son on TV going, my dad's a semi-celebrity in his...
That's lovely. Oh, that's really... Isn't he gorgeous? He's really sweet.
Yes, you are. Who's a pretty boy? Yes, you are. OK, so most people would rather diagnose themselves on the internet than visit a doctor.
I like to ask a few people. If you get, like, best of 5, you know, if 3 people think you should go to the doctors out of 5, then you go to the doctors and you just lob it out, get a few people to have a look.
Lob it out?
Yeah. And then, you know...
Yeah, show a few people first. Because you must get annoyed with people going to the doctors that have got nothing as well. You must get annoyed by people turning up and going, have a look at this.
Do you think people turn up and just show up?
Have you got the feeling that anyone's just shown up and gone, have a look at this? Yeah. That is a corker, isn't it? You don't see many like that, do you? That is perfect. You want to take a picture?
It's happened to a colleague of mine. She had to do an examination on a chap when she was a student, and thought you had to examine the willy when it was hard, not floppy. So it was sort of best said to this man. I don't know who told her this. I think someone had wound her
Whoever
up
did
as a
should get a
gag.
special prize. I just have to examine you here. Not really.
But basically did just that.
What? How do you give it? I just have to wake him up.
And it was an elderly gentleman who was examining.
Who couldn't believe his luck.
Except that it took an awful long time to get there. I think another one of us students possibly had told her that this was the way you examine it.
And did she,
OK, so most people would rather diagnose themselves on the internet than visit a doctor. True or false? What do you think?
True, definitely true.
If the man says true, we go true.
Yeah, OK, what do you think?
I don't know. I think I'd rather see a person. It's like, you know, when you go into supermarkets and they want you to go in that machine with your shopping. I hate that. I like to see a person. I've actually stood in the supermarket and said, can I please see a person? Because I can't get it to work.
Oh, she's saying person.
Right, we'll go false then.
I don't know.
Go false, OK. So I can tell you the answer is false.
Well
yeah.
done, Lorraine.
66% of people would rather visit a doctor. If I get diagnosed on the internet, I always make sure I get a second opinion from CFAX.
Most people have avoided going to the doctor because they're too embarrassed. True or false?
I've seen my fair share of embarrassing things, so I would say no.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen?
So, this young chap was brought into A&E by his parents.
Cockney, big teeth.
Basically, his mum and dad had popped out. He had a little bit of a rummage in his mum's sock drawer.
Oh, yeah.
And found one of her vibrating aids.
Right, yeah, and what happened?
And was mucking about with it.
Mucking about,
Which
yeah,
is-
sure.
People do. And it went a little bit, literally went a little bit too far. To the point where he couldn't get it back out again. And he came in, and everyone kept hearing this buzzing. They're all checking their phones. He was so lucky because his parents were wetting themselves. So absolutely.
His mum wasn't anymore. He'd lost it.
But they couldn't take it out straight away. So he had to stay on the ward and wait for the batteries to run out.
Did it go all the way in?
All the way in. You can sometimes have a reflex where it sucks it up as well. So it literally went and then pulled it in, and before he knew it had gone too far.
How much do you think you need to leave?
Just enough for a pair of pliers should do.
Listen, I'm not a doctor, but why wouldn't you just give him a colonic or...
Not flush it out.
You can't.
Why not?
Drain pipe.
I think it literally is. I had a colonic and the world fell out of me.
I had one for a TV show. It's not been on telly yet.
I am not watching that.
The thing is, like, you sort of forget it happened, and then you'll get out the shower and you feel a breeze. You went, what? That feels weird. And it's your new hole. And it was good because they finished and we got to go and sit in the toilet now. Like, I went, well, fine, it's all out. No, she went, no, just go and sit in the toilet. About a minute later, I just emptied. It was like an evacuation. Wow. So when you do it, there's so much coming out that you think the toilet level's going to rise.
Do you know what they call that?
You can actually just start touching your arse.
Do you know what they call that?
What's that?
It's called a poonami.
Poonami, that's it.
It's so nice to learn these medical terms.
OK. Most people have avoided going to the doctor because they are too embarrassed. Ed, what do you think?
I've been too embarrassed the whole time. And doctors make it more embarrassing deliberately when you go. I went for a penis issue. Imagine, like, you've got a turtleneck jumper.
Yeah.
And then on the turtleneck jumper, the foreskin's really tight. I went in and the doctor went, OK, pop it out. That makes me feel shit about myself. Pop is a small word, isn't it? I want to go in there and go and thwack it out. Well, just unfurl yourself there, please, Mr. Gamble.
I mean, I don't think I'm that embarrassed. I mean, like, you know, like, a lot of men don't go to that prostate check. I'm bang up for that. I'm like, if you need a check, do what you've got to do. I'll stick my finger up the doctor's arse if it helps. Fully on board.
Sarah, have you ever been too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
The thing is, I think, like, if you grow up with a Jewish mother, which I did, she took me to the doctor so often. She took me to the doctor the first time I got my period. I later realized, like a decade later, it's because she was worried. She said it was because she was worried about how long my labia were. What? But when I eventually, like, asked dudes, and I was like, can I just... And the answer that I always got every time was like...
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. But they weren't that bad. That's the point that I really feel the need to make here on national TV.
Don't you inherit your labia from your mum because how beautiful...
Have you ever been with a guy that's gone, I think I know your mum?
Because at Christmas time, I was talking about how beautiful my vagina is because I just got into talking about it lately. And I was saying, yeah, we don't have, like, we always, when we saw pornographic images, that wasn't weird to me because that's what I know I look like and my sisters look like. And my stepdad was like, yeah, you guys all do. And we were all like, what? And he was like, oh, I mean, like, your mom. And that's how I came to that Christmas conclusion.
Oh, my God.
No.
Mine looks like an unpacked suitcase.
Donna Verona, have you ever been too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just get embarrassed because if I go for like a paper cut, pain in my knee, tonsillitis, I always end up with my top off and like 3 junior doctors just staring at my boobs.
Whoa.
Three junior doctors going, no one asked you to take your top off.
Donna, what about you? What was your... too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
So, ladies, we have to have our smears, don't we? It's very, very important. I had an afternoon smear after work. Not great. Because, you know, you want to be fresh. Yeah. Wasn't fresh. Okay. So, get there. I'll have a quick duck wash in the disabled toilet.
Yeah.
That's
what they're for.
Show them what a duck wash is.
Just very quick. And, I mean, there was no toilet roll. No toilet roll. Fine. There's always tissues in my bag. No tissue, but there's one, little one, very deep down inside the bag. Fine. Do the duck wash. I'm out. Legs spread up. Getting it in there, smear fine. She puts something in this little kidney bowl. What is it? It's not the tissue. I've got the tissue, put it in the toilet. Fine, carry on with the smear. Anyway, all done. Get me pants off I go. But I thought, oh, what's in that kidney bowl? Second-class stamp.
So what are you saying, true or false?
True, we're going for
You're going true. What are you going to go for, Catherine?
Dr. Wrench tells me it's false.
Well, I can tell you the answer is false. Only 39% of people have avoided going to the doctor because they were too embarrassed. I went to the doctor and showed him my penis. I asked, is there anything I can get for this? He said, I don't know, a tiny vagina. My doctor told me I had a micro penis. I said, I want a second opinion. He said, it's also a weird shape.